In news that excited a lot of China's military buffs, China's People's Liberation Army has accepted an invitation to participate for the very first time in a major U.S.-led naval drill. Now, according to the Weibo post, which cites Reuters, Beijing had accepted to take part in the drill. However, legal restrictions will limit China's role in the exercise to less sensitive tasks like disaster relief. The exercise, known as RIMPAC, which stands for the Rim of the Pacific Exercise, is the world's largest international maritime exercise that involved 22 nations and more than 40 ships and submarines. It was last held in 2012 by the island of Hawaii and involved countries that were non-treaty allies of the U.S., such as Russia and India. And according to the Weibo post, there is worry that China would send intelligence officers to gather military intel during their exercise, something that many Weibo users pointed out as being American paranoia. Well, let's take a look at some of their comments.
A joint military exercise without trust is just an opportunity to gather intelligence on the participants. Why would China take part in this? Everything we do is looked upon with suspicion. Why even bother? If you don't trust China, why invite us? America wants China to be more transparent with our military, yet America is not transparent with their military. Are you certain that America won't be gathering intelligence? We'll just be a spectator. I doubt we actually be a real participant. I still remember the 2012 RIMPAC exercise. 20 countries took part and they didn't bother to invite us. Instead, the imaginary enemy of their exercise was China.
China has never participated in a RIMPAC event. However, it was able to send observers in 1998. Now, this is, however, not the first time that China participated with the U.S., since the two countries did jointly take part in a counter-piracy drill last year. China was not invited to the RIMPAC event last year, something that many Chinese news agencies wrote about with just a hint of disappointment and bitterness. For example, ChongqingNews.net wrote that China was the only Far Eastern country that was not invited to the 2012 RIMPAC event, and that the exercise was meant to prevent the rise of new military powers in the region, which includes China. So, going back to Weibo users, many felt that the invitation is a good sign of warming relations with the U.S. and more opportunity to cooperate with the United States. Okay, let's take a look at some more Chinese comments.
This is a good thing. This would help with the development of our Navy. This is definitely good news. It shows that we are becoming an active part of the world. It's natural to be suspicious. Even allies are suspicious of each other these days. Finally, we are no longer the imaginary enemy in the exercises. Joining the exercise is already a breakthrough. I'm all on board.
China's People's Liberation Army's Navy is the second largest naval service in the world, only behind the United States Navy, and has a personnel strength of over 250,000. Now, as part of its overall modernization program, China is moving towards a blue water navy, which is characterized as a naval force that is able to operate on the high seas throughout the world, far from its home base. And according to the diplomat, China's current modernization suggests a naval force that is best suited for cooperation rather than competition with the current naval powers.